Well guys, I think it's time for our annual Memorial Day weekend trip up Gold Star. So they put in a little sign here. You can see on the 30-mile-per-hour sign now, they actually have a little sign that tells you where to go. I didn't see anyone parked here today, so we'll probably be alone. This is the Sunday before Memorial Day. I actually thought there was going to be like a ton of people still, but maybe everyone's waiting until tomorrow. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see it on there. Gold Star, says Pal Mile, so I'll just be heading up. Trail condition's not too bad. It's a little bit muddy, but not bad. There's mostly dry spots where you can get around the mud. I haven't seen anyone, no wildlife, but pretty nice day. But man, like nothing's greened up out here at all. I want to say last year when we did this, there was leaves on most of the trees up here, but looks like it'll clear out. They were saying it's supposed to be sunny, so we'll see. But we're getting close to roughly halfway up, or sorry, not halfway, like probably like a third of the way up, I think I consider it. Where there's a little landing here, so should be there in just a little bit. Alright guys, we are almost at that midway point up to Gold Star, and then we'll have to go, I guess it's not midway, I guess it is really a third. Anyway, I just wanted to point out, they put a rope in, I guess, or someone tied a rope. So it looks like it's attached to that tree there, which looks pretty sturdy. So, yeah, just thought that was interesting. And it does look like there's a decent amount of snow we might have to contend with. But there's probably a path between it, kind of looks like there is. So once we get up a little closer, I'll take a look. But yeah, I'll probably just start heading up that way. Catch you when I get a little ways. Also, this part's not really that muddy either. There's that other part like right here is, but where I'm climbing up's not bad at all. But maybe just use that rope on your way down if you need it, or maybe if you want it on the way up. I'm not going to tell you how to hike. You do whatever you want. But let's see. Almost up here. Oh, I'm going to be a little slower today. It is only my second hike of the year. Yeah, so here. It's attached to this tree. Looks like they got like 2 or 3 knots around it. So, should be good. Now it looks like it's nicely tied, so it should be okay if you want to use that. But be careful trusting ropes. Sometimes they're just kind of on there. Not in a very good way. All right. Oh, exhausted already. So let's see. It looks like there's definitely paths through the snow. Probably stay on the left side there, maybe. Yeah. We'll have to see. We're just really shooting for like anywhere right up there on the ridge. We'll head over to Gold Star and hopefully this little cloud cover will get out of here, because look, it's like a beautiful sunny over here. But yeah, I'll be heading up. So they had this tree flagged. I'm probably not gonna get this video up in time for this to matter, but I kind of came off the trail and then just worked my way up to the tree, and then I'm gonna try to find a little path that goes over to that rocky section, and then once I get on the rocky section, I think I can get almost all the way up to the ridge from there. So I'm gonna try that. So that section of the trail there is pretty crappy. There's a lot of mud and then frozen mud going up. There's some areas you can just get around it, but if you're trying to stay on the trail, it's not super great. I still don't see anyone. Really thought by this point I'd see somebody coming up here, but most people are probably waiting for tomorrow. And yeah, we don't have too much more till we get to the saddle there. So I'll just be heading up there, and then we'll make our way up to Gold Star. This is what I mean by the frozen mud. So you can see there's like water under it too. So just be careful for that if you come up. Honestly, by the time this video comes out, all this stuff's probably gonna be melted and it won't be too bad. So, I mean, disregard, but don't disregard. Probably could just left the camera on. We were like right to the like 2/3 marker here. Again, nice weather over there. Gold Star stuck in the clouds, but we get a nice view over towards Eklutna. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a short little rest and then I'll head up. I'll give you a little update. This part of the trail. This part of the trail's fantastic. Great condition. A little bit of mud, but not bad. Easily can bypass it if you want to. Sun came out, feels really nice. Probably some more clouds are gonna roll in, but maybe we can get to the top before those other set of clouds roll in. And yeah, no, it turns out it's a lot nicer when the sun comes out. So we're pretty close to the top now, so I'll see you at the top. Alright, well, we just made it to the top. It's only been like maybe 5 minutes since the last video, and clouds rolled in, but that's okay. So we'll just check out all the memorials here. As you can see, there's more snow up here than we've ever had in our previous videos. Looks like some of the stuff was picked up over here. There was a lot more items over here. I think maybe they clean them up once a year or something like that. There's a lot of painted rocks over here, as you can see. Oh, look at that one. See that one? It's pretty cool. That's impressive. Yeah. There's a Batman one over there. One that says it'll buff out. I don't know what that means. There's a Superman one close to the Batman. Oh, and it is chilly up here. So I guess I'll try walking over. I wasn't sure if I was going to try, but it looks like people have walked over, so we'll go ahead and make a little attempt going over to Palmai. I'm going to put some gloves on, though, before I go over there. Just stop here. Alright, so I'll probably just see you over there. Alright, we made it all the way over. Sun literally just came out, so that's really nice. Hope it stays out for at least a few minutes this time. Not too windy over here right now, but you can see the flags over here. I think that one's actually like Goat Point or something in the clouds. And then I think on the other side of that is West Twin Peak. We did West Twin Peak last year. We did East Twin Peak a couple years ago. Someone did ask, why not come from Gold Star and go up? And maybe you could. Looks like maybe you could like come down and up, maybe skirt around that Goat Point, and then go up from there. I don't know. Really not sure. Might be able to do that. But I get a nice little view over here, over towards the valley. Not the perfect day, but it's not bad. It's nice the sun came out for a little bit, so I can take a little break. So I'll definitely get video on the way down, because I'm gonna go check out that snow slope that was kind of on my right side coming up. I'm gonna see if that'll be an okay way to descend. We'll see if that snow is real punchy or not. And even if it is punchy, we might just take that way. So we'll see when I get back there. I'm gonna test out over here. It feels alright. You could slide if you wanted to, but I don't really like sliding. I tend to get like out of control. Alright guys, so that actually went really good. I had no problem coming down that really whatsoever. There was a couple parts that got a little bit out of control, but I was able to control my descent pretty quickly. So yeah, would probably recommend just coming down that way. And coming down this way, just be careful, because it is slipperier than a seal covered in baby oil. So if you've ever come across that, you'll know what I mean. So yeah, I'll probably do like maybe one more video on the way down, but not that much. Alright, we're all done. It took somewhere around, it'll probably take me from car to car about almost 4 hours, probably 3 hours 50 minutes or something like that. So anyway, we will see you on the next one.